So here's the deal. Last week, my TikTok got hacked and I got locked out of my account. And since the app is being banned in 4 days, support didn't care to help me get back in. So what did I do? The first night I didn't have access to TikTok, I sent out 10 cold emails, something very unlike me to do, to people that I've wanted to interview for a podcast called Legroom. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jake. I'm a 30-year-old creative professional. I recently moved out of New York after living there for 12 years, working a dream job on Broadway in the marketing industry, and I'm currently a digital nomad doing freelance graphic design, marketing strategy, and brand consulting. I'm also an artist, and this is something I've wanted to do for a very long time. This is a concept I've had in my head since 2017 and have never had the guts to do it. And I am so excited to be starting off 2025 with an actual show. Welcome everyone to Legroom. We are going to be a conversation show with peers about art we love, interviews with creators about the work we build, and deep dives with myself and maybe some special guests about topics that I really want to educate people about that I feel passionately about. For so long, I've wanted a space that can host all of this in community, but I've never had the desire to be an on-camera personality or an influencer. But I know in 2025, the chances of this being most successful is if it's on video and people can find it through YouTube. So if you're listening to this on audio, thank you. And no, you can also watch it on YouTube. As an artist and someone that loves pop culture and the world around us, the intersection of those things often loses nuance. It often gets bogged down in hyper fandom, in over criticism and cynicism. I'm guilty of all of that, but I wanted to create a space that was A, selfish and talks about things that I love, and B, also brings people together to kind of help educate the everyman that may not know about things that we're talking about or things that we love, but by bringing the passion to it, we'll get there. It also gives me the opportunity to do things I love, which is create. I love to talk to people, and I love to geek out on things. So whether it's theater and Broadway, which has been my bread and butter, an industry I've worked in, I've studied, whether it's about Survivor, my favorite reality TV show, if it's about craftsmanship with photography with my friend Mark, talking about movies with my best friend Max and the Oscar season. We're going to dive into all of these, but I hope to do so in a way that is really accessible to anyone watching. And I hope that you feel our joy through the video, the audio, whatever you're consuming. Likewise, I'm someone that calls themselves a Jake of all trades, and I've carried a lot of weight with that because the phrase obviously goes Jack of all trades, master of none. But as someone that is creative and just cares too much about too many things, it's in the past 7 months I've decided I have to own it. I have to own it because it is such a disservice in slouching my shoulders, in not standing tall. The show's called Legroom because I am a very tall person. So we're just getting started. I have about 6 interviews in the can. I have a lot more lined up. Bear with us. Technical difficulties, a lot of a lot of me not liking looking at myself. So we're just on for the journey. I'm hoping to publish an episode every week. I would love to do Tuesdays because I personally just hate Tuesdays and I never think there's anything to look forward to. So if everyone could have a little episode of Legroom, I think that would be a nice treat. So I hope you stick around. Thank you so much for joining. If you're listening on audio, thank you. Know that you can watch us on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a subscribe, give us a follow. It's free, like so few things are these days, and I really hope I can make your weeks just a little bit better with these conversations. Thank you all. You can find us everywhere at Legroom Show, and I'm at Lake Jebo, and I'll be your host.